to it is I was sat in the Cannes Film Festival with Jason, and we just made Creep.
We saw a big ocean liner out in the middle of the sea, a luxurious looking thing.
And Jason said to me, why don't you set a movie, I don't know, on an ocean liner? That would cost a lot of money, that'd be bigger, and it'd be a bigger budget, and we'd all, you know, it'd be bigger stars, and it'd be a big step up. So on the spot, I suddenly came up with this idea of, well, what about a movie where a girl arrives on a deserted ship, sees another girl on the top, you can't see who it is, and by the end of the first loop, she is the girl looking down at herself arriving. I have no idea where that idea came from.
We came across the idea of what happens if the hero becomes the killer, and how could you get from one place to the next? How could you take your lead character from being the victim to the killer, and what stages would you need to go through? And that's how the loops evolved.
I've always liked the idea of structure in movies, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to do a thriller horror movie, you know, that works in loops, a bit like Groundhog Day. The story is about a single mother, Jess, played by Melissa George.
I play Jess, I play other Jess, I play new Jess, I play bleeding Jess, I play car accident victim Jess, I play them all. I play Jess, many sides of Jess.
To fill that lead role, the role of Jess, we looked for an actress who was beautiful, right for that part, and could also deliver a kind of mystery, an enigma. The whole film is such a conundrum that central performance was key. Someone who you could have a tremendous empathy with, and Melissa George has this wonderful quality about her that just makes you feel like you know her.
Exactly what she's doing.
And then shoulder, you know, kind of look like strong as you can. I saw it as a great sort of chance to really get my teeth into a really good sort of hard performance piece of a woman that has many versions of herself playing at the same time in a film. And I thought, I've never seen that before, so I'd like to give that a go. I wasn't aware that it would be so much work, so hard. I just read it like, what a fascinating script. I had to read it literally 10 times before I could get my head around it.
I play a sailor called Greg, and he's the nice guy. He's kind of like the rock between all the characters, and you know, he keeps everyone together, and I don't know, very easygoing, relaxed, compassionate, kind of nothing like me really.
This is Sally and her husband Downey. Hi. This is Heather, Sally's friend. You remember Victor? So let's go sailing.
I play a character called Sally, who is married to Henry Nixon's character called Downey.
Downey is he's a New Yorker.
And we're friends of Greg's, who owns the yacht. And we've come for just a fun day on the water.
You kind of get maybe the feeling that the relationship might be a bit stale, and there might be sort of not so much care there.
What?
You know, the sort of trying exceptional circumstances which the two characters go through sort of brings them together.
The storm needs to look every bit as exciting and realistic as any storm that any film before us has had.
To have 5 ton of water smashing against us kind of felt like 5 ton of water smashing against us.
The craziest location I think I've ever seen. We've built half the liner on the end of a long spit of land. It's called the Spit, but it's like a long seaway, a narrow piece of land that sticks right out into the ocean. And right on the tip of that, we've built this half an ocean liner. And it's fabulous, it's very beautiful. We're surrounded by sea on 3 sides, but we're completely at the mercy of the elements. And I know when we were building it, we had a king tide which took away part of the set one day.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go and action.
Who are you? Scared you.
They're going to go on the ride of their lifetime. They're going to think they know what this movie is or what genre it is, and then it's going to do a flip. And I think that's what they're going to get out of it. Like, they've been surprised. And that's the beauty of filmmaking and going to the cinema, is you want to come out surprised.
You know, you take the genre, you take a classic style, or you take a classic form, which I suppose in this case is the haunted boat, the Marie Celeste, the ghost ship, that form, and you completely subvert it. And I think that's what's so incredibly clever about Chris's script.
But there's also the version of the story which is about a mother who, or a character that buries guilt.
Many people have a side of themselves that they don't like, and you spend your lifetime trying to kill it or get rid of it. This, for me, is about a woman that witnesses a part of herself that is not nice at all, and she's going to spend a lifetime, even if she goes back into the loop one more time, in order to change it and to come back out the other end and hopefully be a complete, whole, good person.